Oh, it
We're good to
started.
go.
Yeah. What's popping, everybody? Been a minute. It's been a minute. Me and Ryan are finding out very quickly that we are shit when it comes to making videos. Damn. we've been doing this for about 15 minutes now. We finally are recording and just got everything situated and we're comfortable now. But yeah, guys, it's been a fucking minute. A lot of shit has changed. This man's a fucking
Dude,
superstar now. He gets to walk around with his fucking cock out, you know? People know him. People want his autograph at fucking Texas Roadhouse and shit. Can't go nowhere without fucking people hitting this guy up.
nah, it's just a Kmart.
Yeah. No, bullshit. No, some wish shit. Yeah. Nah.
Yeah.
Goes without saying now, you're like a household name around here now, dude. Ryan, the Bull, Belanger, baby. Everybody knows you. How you been?
It's getting there, man. I've been great, man. Shit, just you know how it is, grinding,
Yeah.
working,
Would be a
training
lot
my
better
ass
if you
off.
had a fucking match in February. Sorry, that's it. That's all I'm gonna say. The only thing I'm gonna say. That's it.
Or
No,
March.
this guy's ready.
Oh, I'm beyond ready, dude. I'm
Oh, I can tell.
yeah, I've just been, like I said, training, man, and getting ready. Uh, I've been training like I had a match in March. You know what I'm saying? So he
Yeah,
ends up giving me a
exactly.
call. You know, you know how it is, man. I'm always ready, so I just need 2 weeks of
Stay
rest. You know what
ready.
I mean? Yeah,
Hell yeah.
it's the
Stay
only way to
ready,
do it.
man.
You know, these people with the 12-week, 16-week training camps, I don't get it. You
Yeah,
know what I
no, it's
mean?
crazy. Like Chad keeps you guys fucking like ready to go from the hip.
Oh yeah,
The,
yeah,
the only
Jackie.
way you the only way any of you guys ever aren't like ready for something is if you've had like a nagging injury that you haven't told anybody about, and then last minute it kind of like, but you don't really see that because you guys all stay fairly healthy. Also, you know, for as hard as y'all train, y'all are all. And you rarely ever hear of a big injury or somebody's down for a long time in y'all's camp.
Like we even when we had them nagging injuries, we're not telling anybody, and we're still showing up. You know what I mean?
That's what I was gonna say. That I was like, even like it's not like y'all say anything about it anyway.
No,
Like if somebody's
I'll say it.
injured,
Look, I'll say it now because the event's over. But I went into Tennessee like basically limping. Right?
yeah,
I had a bad inner elbow problems with my right arm. I had a partially torn lower head of my bicep on my left arm,
that's
and
crazy.
I still managed to go undefeated and take the win. You know, but you know
I mean,
the only people that knew were the people that were closest to me. You know, I mean, you knew,
exactly. Yeah,
and the team. You know what I'm saying?
but I mean, and your performance would not. It doesn't even reflect that of somebody who was injured either. But it's just crazy because like that's a lot of people like it affects to a certain degree. I don't care what anybody says. And when you go to a tournament like that and you do as well as you did, and then you go to another tournament injury free, and then people really get to feel what it's like to, be strapped to a bull.
Like so on the outside looking in, you probably like, oh, I couldn't even tell he was hurt. But
Yeah.
with that bicep and not being able to really grab that peg with my left bicep like I'm used to, and the setup was a little different. I was a little
Yeah.
hesitant to hit. If you saw, I was catching all day. So them little
Yeah.
things mattered. I mean, if the arm strength would have been closer, then it might have been a little different story.
Oh
But
yeah.
my
And
arm was just
it
too
makes a
strong.
difference when you're pulling somebody like fucking Landon Anderson, who's strong as shit and fast as fuck.
His brother too, man. That Quentin Murray.
Oh yeah, bro, that's his brother.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh shit,
That dude's
fucking
got wins
breeding
out
them out
like
there.
he's got wins on like Paul Pascamore and uh
Yeah,
what Doug Allen I think he beat and like a few other guys. You know what I'm saying? Josh Ellison.
it's in that bloodline, man. Them Tennessee boys are.
Yep.
I'm telling that people talk a lot about South Carolina and stuff. Like I believe South Carolina's got the best class for class, pound for pound pullers. But Tennessee, man, they're fucking stacked too. And when you talk about depth of quality pullers, like guys that you actually fucking know who could pull off some wins against, other good pullers, Tennessee's pretty deep, man.
Oh yeah. No, Tennessee. They're probably, I would say, right behind us. If not, then
Yeah.
you gotta look. If not them, you gotta look maybe Georgia. I mean, Florida's pretty
Yeah.
stacked too. I mean,
Georgia for
the Southeast is
I
like you
know.
put the South, like you do Southeast versus the rest of the United States. Chances are pretty good at
Oh yeah.
Southeast gonna
I'm
take
good
over.
with that. Yeah, I'm good with that. But I mean,
So,
that's how it's like in fucking. I mean, football, basketball, everything. You look at the Southeast in every sport you play, like in everything. It's like we bred different down here, baby.
well, I think the difference that I noticed between pulling guys in the Southeast and then pulling other people is just the strength.
Yeah,
There like there might be other guys that are strong, but just like everybody you pull in the Southeast is just strong.
yeah. And
There's
it's funny because when I pull people, especially from like the West Coast and shit, they're like, "Man, I've never felt a hand like yours," and I'm like, "Bro, my hand's fucking jelly ass compared to fucking some of the guys that I pull with on the regular. It's crazy. Like everybody's country strong, just late blue collar, fucking been slinging them hands all their whole life.
oh yeah,
You
that's
know?
that I think that that's what it comes down to. There's not many that don't do like construction type work or mechanic
Yeah,
or something along the lines. You know what I mean?
yeah. I mean, your hands are, especially from when I first met you, your hands have gotten like night and day difference. They were thick when I first met you, but they've just gotten like monstrous
Well, you
since
remember
like
you
the
remember
first day.
I was a chef when you first met me,
Oh yeah,
and
you like I,
then I started up my landscaping business.
yeah. You was keeping
So that's
them hands was lean,
yeah,
but
yeah,
still big though, man. They were still. You could tell that you like, you had worked with your hands your whole life, and like they were strong. But now they're, man. When we meet up and stuff, and I shake your hand, it doesn't feel like a normal man's hand anymore. It's just beyond. It's what I would imagine like like one of those power lifter guys, like Brian Shaw's hand would feel like maybe a little bit shorter, but it's so crazy thick in like especially in the bottom part of your hand, like down here, it's
yeah,
so fucking big, bro. It's insane. I mean, but
yeah.
and then you get the grip up with fucking Adam, and Adam's got his right hand is like a baseball mitt.
Dude, you grip up with him, and I mean, really anybody else's hand just feels normal or less. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's crazy.
So a lot of times I go to an event and I don't feel uncomfortable grabbing anybody's hand.
No, yeah.
No,
In
I
chat,
mean,
man, chat.
I was
Good.
gonna say I will say the probably time I felt really uncomfortable, maybe the most, was in Arizona when I first gripped up with Jordan Sill.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah. How? Okay,
Yeah.
okay. We've never talked about his hand. So
So
Jordan's a mud dog, man. That's a concrete worker right there.
his hand is the same size as Adam's, but it's like a brick. It's like a
Damn.
brick.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's just a little
I didn't
different,
know it was that big. I didn't know it was that big.
Yeah, it's
Damn it,
big.
dude.
Yeah.
This phone is fucking. I hate, dude. Okay, so everybody's like, dude, does he know how to fucking operate a phone? This is a new phone, and it's a piece of shit. And I do not know how to fucking mess with this thing. It keeps fucking falling.
Hey, hey, we told y'all we were rusty,
Rusty as hell, man. Like dog shit.
but hey, I wanted to add something too, like because we were talking about injuries. You froze up.
I'm
Can you
here.
hear me? All right,
Yeah,
yeah. So we were talking about injuries, and like even when I went into to pull Coach Ray, I had like
yeah.
this bad shoulder thing going on. Like I had no side pressure and no defensive direction this way.
It
You
didn't
know what I
look
mean?
like that.
Dude, well, it was weird. I guess with the adrenaline going, I didn't feel it,
Yeah.
and I felt it. I felt it the next week at practice still, and then it was like another week after that, and then it was gone.
No,
But
you were too busy trying to fucking kill goddamn whatchamacallit.
oh, you talking about Doug?
Yeah, yeah, Doug Earl. You
Well, see
kept
that.
just
Look,
running back to the side, fucking like
well, look.
him and
This,
fucking Hunter were talking shit, and you're like, "Hey,
look.
look, like,
I'll tell you the story behind that, right? So
yeah,
like he's on these podcasts talking about oh I'm gonna get killed by Ray 3-0, not even close, blah blah blah. So I pinned Ray the first time, and then I pinned him the second time, and then I see him over here in the corner like this. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, this dude's clapping for me. Like, what's up?
no,
So I just went. So I just went over and I wasn't mean to him or not. It looked like I was yelling at him, but I was just like, yo, I was like, say I'm gonna get killed every time that I have a match. I said, say
yeah,
it every time. There was a bunch of
I
cuss
want
words
it,
in
yeah.
there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
that's where we do work at. We love being in that position, you know.
oh yeah, it's like Paul Lynn, tell me what I can't do, right? I mean,
Exactly.
yeah,
It's
just say
very
it.
like that. That's a situation that even as I get close to 40, man, I have a hard time fucking looking at somebody who's going through some shit that I mean, yeah, they're going through some shit, but it's like dumb shit, you know. And I'm like, dude, I'm never gonna be that guy that can fucking sit there and just and help you soak and fucking like, dude, no, get it together and fucking, like this is when I love being in those positions. Like I feel like I do better if I could somehow manage to stay at the top, but constantly be put in fucking horrible situations. I would do that. Like
Uh,
I do better than that. Like you
well,
get stagnant, and you get fucking complacent when when shit gets easy.
like people don't really know you, don't really know me, but
Yeah,
or people that I'm gonna use Paul Lynn too as an example because he overcomes a lot in a
yeah,
match, but you know nobody knows like what you've lived through and like what you've overcome or me or Paul Lynn.
exactly.
You know what I mean? So like certain people thrive in them situations, and
Oh,
some people fold and some people thrive. And I think the ones that have had to go through the shit their whole life are the ones that thrive in situations like that, you know.
I mean, shit. Exhibit A. This video could have easily been shot from both of us in the comfort of and warmth of our own fucking home. This
Oh
is
yeah.
we in the dungeon, baby. Both of us in the fucking cold, bro, with the fucking heater on, son. Like,
I
come
ain't got
on.
one. Look, if
Oh,
I
see,
plug my
I'm
no,
not cutting mine off to be tough. Fuck that.
if I plug my heat in, then
Yeah,
it's a little dark
nah,
in here, you know what I'm saying?
hell
Because
yeah,
I got it.
shit.
There's something wrong with the electrical. I got to switch the breaker out. So, but
But you can't have all that electricity on anyway. That's also where you grow all that marijuana, ain't it?
not any- not anymore.
Bro, your wife would kill your ass if she fucking
Oh,
like what? You growing weed in there, bro? Brittany would. I would be in here. She would make me fucking like, what the fuck? Where did you get all this gross shit from anyway? Like, shit. Th- where
yeah,
we live, it'll be the last place ever. But I definitely have thought about it. I'm like, if it ever gets legal here, man, I would definitely try to do that.
yeah. It'll be the last. It'll be the 50th state to do it. You know what I mean?
They're like, and
I mean,
South Carolina in 2085 passes the marijuana bill. They're like, fuck,
passes by 1%.
one,
Yeah,
fuck. Yeah, it's
So what
crazy,
you
dude.
got? What you got? You got any events or anything you got your eye on coming up?
No, dude. My left is fucking ready. So it, my right, I'm having some stupid, dumb right wrist issues. I don't know if you can see it, but this damn thing is swole up, bro. It stays like this for right now. Like compared to my other one, look at that.
Oh yeah,
It's if I don't know what it is. Um, but I mean, it feels good. The only time it feels bad is if I try to like if I pronate, like not even just like doing pronation lifts, but if I try to like pronate with like some pressure, like down pressure on it,
yeah,
it's like not just not with me standing. It's hard to describe. Oh, so not from a like bent over position, like doing like plated pronation like this, but if I'm on
yeah.
like the cable from a pronated position like this, if I'm
Higher.
doing this, oh my god, it's fucking brutal, bro. And I think it was because I was in here one day all fucking like listening to fucking like Guns N' Roses and shit, and there was I had 145 or 135 on the bar sitting up there, and I just got underneath it and I fucking overhead pressed it easy. I was like, shit, I'm fucking doing 225 out there, 225 on there, bro. That motherfucker was. If I'm telling you right now, if I didn't feel what I felt in my wrist that day, I feel like I could have got that bitch up, man. Like dead ass. Like from
So that
I could
so
definitely get it from like one of those like what do they call that? Like Olympic things where you could like do it fast and spread your legs. It's basically just at locking your arms out.
yeah.
I could get that up easy like that. But a strict press, like with just a little shove at the beginning, I think I can fucking get it.
So do you think that's what hurt your wrist? You felt it that day?
Bro, my shit went back like a fucking like a oh man, it was like done, like a fat girl on a chair. Boom. It hurt.
Yeah.
As soon as I jerked up like that, I felt it. It said boop. And I was like, oh, I put it down and then that was it. Nothing after that. No pain, no nothing. Just got really cold all the way down. And then the
Yeah.
next day, it was a little sore, like to the touch at the bone. And then as days went on, that motherfucker started getting tighter and tighter and tighter. And then it started swelling up. And then
You done any
here we
ice
are.
heat therapy?
I haven't done ice and heat alternating. I've iced it and I've been like at nighttime I'll put a brace on and fucking like one of those hard braces with the stiff piece in it just so it
Yeah.
doesn't move around because like when I'm sleeping I lay on my arm and everything like that and I'll wake up and it'll hurt. But no, I've done ice that um but yeah, I
Can
mean
you
it's weird, man, because some days it feels amazing and it won't swell up.
like could you put like a band like running where you're doing down pressure?
Yeah.
Could you do that and not hurt?
Um hold on. Oh yeah, no, that don't hurt.
So what
That don't
about
hurt.
like if you stand in front of you like this and a
Yeah.
band and it just
That's
you think that
I'll scream right now.
so you got like a 5 pound band or something?
Yeah, I got lighter bands, yeah.
If you could take the lightest band and I mean if it hurts too much to do it, then don't.
Yeah.
But if you can to get that blood in there, you know what I'm
I mean,
saying?
I'm
Like
making it sound like I'm being a bitch. Like it takes a little bit of weight to do it, but I mean, bro, I'm telling you, it's way less than what I normally can do, and it's like it's like a sharp fuck. It just feels like you can just tell it's a sharp pain, and it just doesn't feel like it's strong at all. It just feels like it's about to just like a coiled up fucking piece of metal. It feels like it's about to go. Boing.
yeah.
It feels very shaky. I don't know what it
Yeah.
is. I think I just like overstressed it with all that weight from the bar. Like it pushed back, And I think what I did was I fucking stretched out that tendon. I don't think it's a bone issue. I think it's a tendon issue
Yeah.
right here. I think I fucking stretched it or something. It might be a micro tear. I don't know, but I think the weight of that pushing back on it when I tried to lift it up did a little, and it.
Well, sometimes, man, you could. It's like a tendon. I just call it like a tendon pop, right? I'm sure you've
Yeah.
had them,
Oh yeah,
being
yeah.
a
Like
being a
a
hook,
tendon roll.
yeah. So I wonder if that could be it, because that's
No,
usually like a.
that's actually, man. Honestly, that's the first time I thought about that. It feels exactly like when you have a tendon roll in your
Elbow.
elbow. Feels exactly fucking like that, and it's taken just as long too,
I mean, I could
forever to
take
fucking go away.
6 weeks or 20 weeks.
Yeah, it depends.
Yeah.
You know. And
But what I
another thing is,
noticed every time my elbow healed after one of them, I was stronger.
yeah, yeah. See, oh, I know my wrist. I can tell. Like once this thing's done healing, it's gonna be fucking iron because I
Yeah.
don't ever get. My hand and wrist is what I'm known for, and it never gets hurt. So it feels so weird to be my hand and my wrist to be hurting on my right, but my left,
Right.
man, my left it's ready. It's ready to go.
My left is not.
Yeah,
I, I I'm lifting about 20 pounds with it right now. I'm
it's a
still
20
doing.
pound difference.
No, I'm just lifting 20 pounds.
Yeah, yeah, right.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
I know
serious.
you're left. Oh, is it hurt?
No.
Is it hurting?
Well, you remember I got that lower head. I tore the lower head of the bicep.
Yeah, and you got a fucking and your left is where you have a fucked up labrum also.
Yeah, I tore in labrum. That shit's been torn for a while. But
I see that's psycho shit. Oh, but it's like that's only psychos fucking like take injuries, and if they have like they have expiration dates on them, like their time limits. Oh,
yeah,
it's not
yeah.
healed at all, but I've had it for fucking 6 months, so it's don't worry about it.
It's actually been about 4.5 years. But
Damn,
yeah. Well,
that's
I gripped up on the arm wrestling table Sunday, left-handed. Just did some hook stuff, little sideways, little resistance with Dunwoody, and how I injured it, and I top roll left-handed because my top roll, I'm a sissy left-handed. So me and Joe Rogers were just sitting there, like basically warming up, easing
yeah.
into a little more. And I went back like this, and it went just flat like that, and I was like, man, kind of shook it off, got back up there, gripped again, and went to go, and I was like, oh no, yeah, that ain't good. And it had like there was a big like sack of fluid that was around that bicep and that like the elbow there, and it was bruised on my forearm and up in my
Yeah,
bicep for a couple weeks.
it's the micro
But
tears.
so I was working with that shit, bro. Like you know what I do with the wheelbarrows and rock and dirt.
Shoveling fucking
So I'm
gravel and
like
rock. Yeah.
I'm like walking this wheelbarrow with like two fingers on the left hand, and I'm going to throw them, and I'm having to like hip thrust the wheelbarrows because I don't want to extend my bicep too much.
this,
It's pretty funny.
this man looking spicy toting a wheelbarrow around.
Hey man, you gotta make money.
You around the beach with a wheelbarrow like this.
Yeah,
Motherfucker's like, look at that big motherfucker over there.
you ever see you ever see the Dave Chappelle with the gay landscaper? And he's like mowing the yard. And he's got like the half shirt on.
Bro, I just watched some Chappelle stuff. Not Chappelle. Not Chappelle show, but Dave Chappelle the other day. Bro, look at this shit. So I'm in the shop and I looked out and I was like, what the fuck do I see? It's fucking snowing here. Look at this
Is
shit,
it?
bro. Yeah, like kind of good. Can you see it?
I can see it a little bit. Yeah, it ain't. I can see it a little bit, like when against your shirt.
Yeah. I don't know how to turn the camera on this thing either. I don't think you can.
Let me check outside.
Yeah. It's snowing, bro.
Yeah, it ain't doing nothing here.
Damn.
We're supposed to. Dude, I just read the forecast all week. It said 3 to 5 inches, and now
Yeah.
it says 5 to 8.
Damn, 5 to 8.
Yeah, that's what it
No
says, man.
fucking better not.
I know. I got to work.
Shit.
How am I supposed to make money?
These motherfuckers around here, bro, they will fucking cancel every fucking thing for an inch of snow.
Oh yeah.
Like, they'll put out a fucking national alert for damn snow around here.
Oh, dude, they'll close it down for 3 inches.
Yeah. Like, and everybody's at the goddamn grocery store and gas station buying up all the fucking milk and toilet paper, like, for no fucking reason.
Dude, I had to go to the grocery store today because I didn't have any. I've been doing carnivore, so I don't have.
Yeah.
I needed some more meat and stuff. So I stopped by there
Yeah.
real quick. Place is packed. The whole parking lot. It looks like they went through and just salted everything. And I'm just like, man, like you got. I don't know. I don't believe the forecast personally, but we'll see.
Oh, bro, I stopped. I stopped like watching the weatherman give me the weather about fucking 10 years ago, dude. When my granddaddy looked at me and he said, they don't make the weatherman like they used to. He said, I feel like some of these jackasses just get up there and they fucking flick a spinner and that's how they give you the weather. And I said, man, that's fucking spot on, bro. They'll say one thing, like literally, like it's gonna be a bright sunny day, and then I'm walking outside and it's fucking pouring down raining, and then I come back inside and then they're like, oh, an unpredicted thunderstorm. I'm like, that's why you're a weatherman. You are supposed to predict the fucking weather. Like, what do you
Right.
mean it's
Right.
unpredicted?
Hey,
Like, God damn.
hey, give me 1 second. I'll bring it back. I gotta go
Are
turn
you
the
good?
oven on. Yeah.
Yeah. You gotta go turn the oven on. Motherfucker baking cookies. Y'all see how big that motherfucker is? Tell me he ain't baking. Tell me he ain't eating fucking cookies. He eating cookies, peanut butter, and every damn thing else. Who y'all want right in the face, man? I just want him to get a shot. He's ready to pull. Bro, you looking thick, dog.
You don't even want to know what I weigh right now.
You look 230.
I wish I was 230.
That up. Bro, how much more up? A different number up or in the same 10?
I didn't weigh this morning, but it's probably 8 above what you said.
Damn, boys. Yes, sir.
I need to, I need to be careful.
God damn. That's why I'm like I'm kind of on like a water cut and I'm still bloated a little bit. I don't like getting over like me when I start to get to 200 and over 200, my body for me to maintain that, my body's just like, bro. I'm naturally like growing up normal, no supplements, no, everybody knows what the fuck I've done and shit. Like normal Donnie is just fucking like a 160 guy. If I'm eating and like on a like trying to fucking gain weight and shit, bro, like at the max, like comfortably, I can get to 185, 190. Like when I started getting 200 and over 200, my body's just like, bro, what the
Where
fuck
you
are
at
you?
right
What are
now?
we doing? Huh?
Where you at right now?
I'm
195.
just below 200, but I had to cut. I started cutting like sooner than I wanted to, just because I started like I'm really feeling the like age effects. Like it's happening like kind of fast. Like my body's changing right now. Um, I'm holding water really easy, where I've never been able to hold water. Like, well, I've
Yeah.
held water. You know, I've held some water, but it's never been crazy. It's always been easy for me. Now, like, oh my gosh, bro, uh, my metabolism is slowed down. Like, I can't eat a shitload of carbs uh, and then eat a shitload of sugar and stuff like that, because it, like, before, it would never bog me down. I wouldn't feel bad from it. You know, I could just do what I
Yeah.
wanted to. Now, man, if I splurge or have a crazy night, I'm paying for that shit the next day. Like, not just in the belly, not just uncomfortable, like energy, fucking. I mean, I'm walking
Yeah.
around and like,
I'm,
depending
I'm
on what I'm
laughing.
doing, your boy's fucking farting and shit everywhere. Like, damn, I'm like, fuck.
Dude, I'm laughing because I was thinking, I just picture you standing by the fridge, chugging that creamer. Anyway,
Brian, don't dude, I had to cut that shit out. So Brittany stopped buying my creamer because I was drinking too much of it, man. Like, I woke up one night and I was by the fridge doing exactly what you were saying. Brittany comes out, scares the fucking dog shit out of me, man. What the fuck you doing drinking all that creamer? And I'm like, I spilled creamer all over me and shit. And it was like a moment of realization for me. I'm sitting there, middle of the night, fucking boxers, creamer all over my face and shit. And I'm like, bro, this has got to give, man. Like, this has got to stop.
yeah, and you're
And like,
like hiding this. You're like hiding this
yeah,
somewhere too.
well, hey, I stopped getting the bottle of creamer and started getting the individual ones from gas stations and keeping them in my pocket like a fucking
Oh
junkie.
shit!
What you doing over there? Nothing. Mind your own fucking business. Like,
You wait till you have enough to fill up a big gulp. You
yeah,
fucking pour them all in there.
I hate how you know, bro. You know me way too well. Yeah, three is the perfect dose too. Pop three of them bad boys and just done.
You're probably sitting there in the car like this too, checking over your shoulder.
Swear to God, hey, when I used to go, like, if I go to the grocery store to get groceries, and I got creamer from the grocery store, that, like, in that particular trip, best believe before I pull out the parking lot, I'm drinking some of it, man. That's how bad it was. Like, I would drink some in the fucking parking lot. I'd get home and Brittany would help me undo the groceries and stuff, and she'd be like, Donnie. I'm like, what? She's like, why is this open? I'm like, I drank some in the fucking parking lot. What you think? Like, totally feeling like shit. Like, I know she's right. This is ridiculous, but trying to defend myself, like, it's ridiculous, man. And
You
when people
start
catch
hiding
you
it,
doing that, they think you're drinking like liquor or something, and then they
right?
realize it's creamer, and they're like, "Oh, he's just a fucking disgusting pig." Like, you're good. Yeah,
You
you
don't have
can't
a.
kill nobody on creamer.
He's not an alcoholic, but he's disgusting as hell.
Yeah, that's disgusting, my guy. Like, yeah, they look at me like, ugh. And Brittany hates it because she all the time, like, I'll be in the middle of like shoving my face with like two Oreos and shit, pouring some milk in there, and she's like, "You're disgusting. I hate you." And I'm like, "What?" And she's like, "You fucking eat all that shit, and you don't, like, you look like you look." And I'm like, "Bro, not
I'm
anymore
jealous,
though."
bro. I'm jealous.
I feel like shit, man. I woke up 2 days ago because I ate I'm not gonna lie, those birthday cake Oreos are like cocaine, man. They're insanely good. I ate a whole fucking pack of the birthday cake Oreos.
Dude,
3 rows, son.
did you even get off the
Yeah, for
couch the next day?
no, I did. Hey, but I was miserable, dude.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Miserable. All day long. I could not shake this nasty, just like my gut was just like, like boiling.
Yep. That's what it was
It was,
called, dude.
I was, so probably about lunchtime the next day, I was burping and I could taste, this is disgusting. I could taste like birthday cake. It was horrible. Like, no,
Damn.
your body can't consume and digest that much shit. That's just too much sugar, also.
I feel
Yeah.
like that. I feel like that every Monday because I eat carnivore all week,
Yeah.
and then I go Sunday. I go by Bojangles. I get a large fry, a large bow round, 4 sandwiches
I know.
on the
I'm
way to
I'm on the
practice,
phone with when I'm on the phone with
and
you and you order,
I buy
bro.
them the two king size double stuffed Oreos that you get at the gas station, like the packs. There's like 10 of them. I'll eat 2 of them.
God,
That's all on the way. That's all on the way to practice. And on the way back, stop by at Bucky's and get like 3 burritos and get 2 more packs of them Oreos.
damn, bro. I would
And then
love to fucking have a camera set
dude,
up like in the
and then
passenger seat when you get up to the
dude,
window and the lady realizes it's for one fucking person.
hey, that's why I like when Dunwoody rides with me.
Yeah.
You know,
She looks over at Dunwoody and she's like, "Oh, okay,
it's
these
for
big
him.
motherfuckers." Yeah, these big motherfuckers. Hey, I've seen Dunwoody smash and like one of them burritos that you cook that like when y'all were doing the fucking meal prep shit,
Oh yeah.
bro. Yeah,
Nah,
Dunwoody can,
but seriously, I'm about to go back to that meal prepping stuff. Then,
bro.
'cause
Oh my god.
that Monday morning, I'll wake up and I'm
Yeah,
just all day long. My stomach's like just a little like sour and like man,
yeah. Cranky
I don't
as a
like it.
motherfucker, just like,
Yeah,
yeah. Feel
yeah, I
like
don't like
shit.
it at all.
Well,
Yeah, for sure.
it's all that fucking sugar that's just it can't convert all of it to glycogen. So what doesn't get converted to glycogen turns to fucking the like just shit syrup. you
So,
know?
dude, I always called it like a food hangover. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like a food hangover. But Ryan's like he likes the Oreos too. But he was like, "Oh, check this out." He showed a video of some dude with a blowtorch trying to light one on fire, and it won't light on fire. They said it's like fire retardant.
An Oreo?
Yeah. So I was like,
Damn, bro.
"Hey, guess what? You think I'm going to eat them anymore? Of course."
Yeah. I was about to say like yeah, that's fucking crazy. But all I'm over here thinking is, yeah, but I'm still gonna fucking eat them damn things.
Well,
My
if
stomach's
I
just
eat if
fireproof.
yeah, if I eat them, they're protecting the gut, right? I mean, come on.
Yeah, shit. That must be
That,
why I still have abs.
right, right.
Yeah.
But hey, you want to go
Shit.
over some of these first West matches?
Yeah.
We're at
I was about
the
to say,
38-minute mark. So
I forgot before it fucking gets crazy out here. I'm gonna run to the store and get some shit.
I don't mean to enable you.
Shit. He said,
So
"No,
the
it's
first
okay.
match.
I'm getting fucking Oreos. Watch. That's already happening now.
Oh, I'm getting them. I'm just getting them Sunday.
Oh, I got it. Ooh, no. I got 10 mini cannolis that came from a
Ooh,
bakery here.
that cannolis yeah.
I know you fucking was, oh, dude.
I used
We're
to
not
make
going to
them.
talk about Phoenix and shit and what was happening at the
I,
fucking
I,
bar downstairs.
I used to make
Ugh.
them, but anyway, let's go. First match is Frank Lamparelli and Sergey Kalnichenko.
Ooh,
That's right hand match.
yeah, dude. I like both of these guys, man. Cool. Kalyanchenko's cool, dude. I like him, man. I don't. Is Frank bigger, right? Is Kalyanchenko pulling up, or do you know?
I think this is 115, so
Yeah, I think.
250, 253.
Yeah, I remember him saying he was pulling up. So if I like, man, I'm going with Frank because I think Kalyanchenko can do it, but I think Frank's just the more Frank pulls, the better he's going to get because Frank's top roll is nasty, man. And yeah, I just think the more he pulls because he had a long hiatus, but he's been back for a while. Yeah, I think it's Frank's match, man. I don't think Kalinchenko is going to be able to stop. I don't think his hands good enough to match Frank's pronation and top roll. So I'm going with Frank 3-1.
Donnie 3-1. I'm gonna write them down. I'm gonna do a follow up video in a couple. We'll do another video next week, but a follow up video after that event's done. But
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna go Frank as well. I'm gonna say 3-2, but
Okay.
I just think Sergey. He's more explosive, and I think he may get that first one and maybe two. But
Yeah.
the way that Frank at the end, the last match tied Dave Chafee, and was
Yeah.
able to hold him off, and Dave came in impressed. I don't
Yeah.
think Sergey's strong. He just ain't Dave Chafee strong. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
So I
Yeah,
think if
and I know Sergey's capable of a press, but like you said, not Dave Chafee.
Dave beat Vitaly with a press. I don't think Sergey could. But
No, hell no.
but I'm gonna go with Frank 3-2. You said 3-1. I got it wrote down.
Yeah.
The next one, Alex Gradecha, and I think it's David Dadikian.
Dacon.
So just to give you a little,
Yeah. Okay. I
that
got to
cat's
go with Credential on that one.
listen, that cat's 270 right now.
Who?
Dadikian.
Really?
Dadikian. Yeah. He's
What the
270.
fuck? Dude.
So
I'm going with Credential though. I just feel like he's been. It's God. That I don't know what's going on. I don't know what his deal is, but he is definitely a guy that has all the fucking tools in lineup. He's had. I don't know when the last time he won, but he's definitely been on a more of a losing streak than anything. I think this is a match.
I was gonna say I think he won 2 in a row and then lost to
Jerry.
Jerry. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he
But
hasn't
before those
pulled
two,
since.
he was losing. Like he lost a
Yeah.
couple.
Yeah.
But I think this match for him is you know an explosive one. I think he's coming out hard. I think he wins 3-0. I think it's just too much.
That's funny. I just wrote myself down for 3-0 as well for Kurdecha. I think Adakiana is no doubt super strong, especially the way I don't want to say he ran through Todzilla, but I mean he was on the losing side and pulled through him
Yeah.
and beat him.
Yeah.
And I love Todzilla. He's my one of my favorites, but definitely my top one probably. He probably is my favorite right now. But super strong. I think Kardashian's is too big, arms too long, too much
I was
hand.
about to say it's a lot different pulling someone like that and where you're strong at, especially where he's strong. But when somebody's lever is that much bigger and you can't get up there to actually make the leverage even, because somebody that pulls like that, they at least need even leverage, not or they can pull at a leverage disadvantage, but one that drastic, it's man, no. So I
Now
agree totally.
one thing that could help him if it's too much of like a leverage advantage, like Kardec is going to have to come down and meet him. So his
Yeah.
angle may end up be like this, and the Dickion might be straight up and down.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
But I still think Alex is just too big, too much.
Yeah. And Alex's move, the way he pulls, he's more of like an elbow forward kind of like he pulls back with leverage, like his elbow goes forward, and it's weird.
Yeah, so he may. Yeah, I think it's Kardashian for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
So I don't know if you know Stoyan Gulamanov.
Yeah.
And Vato Dachishvili. He's from Georgia.
Yeah.
And if you remember, there's video of him pulling John Brzenk. Um, when was that? That had to be 2012 maybe. And it was at like
Okay.
it was a super match. It was either like the A1 Russian Classic or one of them. It might have been damn, what's the name of that
Vlada?
tournament that you, yeah, it might have been as I don't remember, but it was a super match. John Brzenk beat him. John Brzenk didn't run through him, but he beat him.
Yeah.
And
Gave him a tough time.
yeah, I mean, he didn't run through him, but John couldn't pin him immediately.
Yeah.
And this was, like I said, this was years ago. Um, we haven't seen much out of him since he's first West started. Like he hasn't been at any of
Yeah.
the events. He's been. I think he's. I think he's a. What do you call it? A golden. No, a diamond in the rough, right? So he's getting
Yeah.
overshadowed by Irakli and Levon and Gennady
Yeah.
and Bacho and all them Georgians, right? But he's
Yeah.
like kind of like the old school guy that may have been forgotten. Um,
Yeah.
and it's in Georgia, so I'm gonna go with him. I'm gonna say 3-1 for him.
Yeah.
Because he has something to prove. I feel like he
Yeah.
has
I
something to
agree.
prove.
I agree totally, man. And I think the fucking fact that this whole event is in Georgia and Belize, like I think that that's going to play a bigger effect than a lot of people think. Like people think it's going to play an effect, but I don't think they really understand to what degree it's going to play an effect. And I
Right.
really am interested. I think it's going to affect more of Devin and Gennady's match than people think, and not what they
Yeah.
and not for the reason that they think. I don't think Devin's going to be as comfortable as he thinks he is over there and doing the stuff that he does. I don't think he's going to be as comfortable as he thinks.
Right.
I mean, being over
Now,
there on that stage and you're the only motherfucker that doesn't speak Georgian and you're up there running your mouth about being somebody's general in a country where they don't really take lightly to
right,
being
right.
called, like being bossed around by a white boy, like, yeah. I don't
Now this
feel.
one,
I know I wouldn't be going over there talking shit like that.
I don't talk much shit anyway, but
Yeah,
that now that I just want to mention that Stoyan dude is a bad motherfucker. I mean, he's nasty.
yeah.
I'm just in my mind, if like my current mindset is I'm nothing in North America.
I'm thinking
So when
like
I
how
get
me and you are. And when a
so like
guy's
when
going
I
into a match like
yeah
that, he's
right
fucking.
like
He
like
yeah
like if I'm going into this event and all you're hearing is Levon and Irakli and this and that and this and that and it's like oh yeah and such he's back or he's pulling again. It's like,
yeah
nah, man. Like I want you to be mentioning me with everybody else when you're talking about my country. You know what I'm saying? Not like, oh, it's
exactly.
just getting them an opportunity. But that's my mindset, like yours.
Yeah, no, I put in this work just as much, and that like shit. Yeah, that guy's going in there with something on his shoulders. He's trying to show some people some shit.
I would be, but
Yeah, that better be what he's going in there to do.
so I got all right. So next match, Bacho and Brad Grundy.
Bro, I'm sorry. Bacho's about to run through Brad like some bad Mexican.
What do you think 3-0 easy?
Oh, it's a fucking sweep, quick. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, Bacho would run through that dude that just beat Brad, the big tall motherfucker, the guy that looks like Lord of the Rings, like you shall not pass. Fuck
Oh
the
yeah,
dude, yeah, that big ass
yeah.
motherfucker that just like abused Brad. Yeah, I'm sorry, and I like Brad, man. I think Brad's a cool dude. A lot of potential, and he's still young in the sport. But I think Bacho's gonna go straight through him.
I'm gonna just to break it up, son. I'm gonna go with Brad. I'm gonna say 3-2 and a war.
Oh shit, dude, this is gonna look. Hey, well, if Brad wins, it's gonna cut. I'm gonna look like a fucking jackass.
Nah, I mean
But
it's I mean it's what you've seen, right? I mean
yeah,
Bacho is a bad dude.
yeah.
Brad,
And if,
Brad,
unless somebody tells me
Brad's
Brad has been
hand,
injured,
Brad's hand. I mean, I just know a little inside information. Uh, him and Shane have gripped up, and I'm just kind of using that. But
yeah,
I think Bacho's got a good hand too, and he's probably more explosive. So Brad's going to have to not miss the go.
yeah,
But I think Bacho may come out and flash in the first one, and uh, and then a war from there. But we'll see.
yeah. I,
Now
I,
this
I
is
feel I feel like if Bacho comes out and flashes him the first round, I think Brad's not there. I don't. I feel different. I feel like Brad's not going to recover from that. I don't think he's going to know what to do. I think he's going to hesitate and fucking and he'll be drained by then. Honestly,
well, we'll see.
yeah, because Brad's traveling. He's going to be the one that's coming from out of
Yeah,
country. Bacho's in his
Bacho.
hometown.
Yeah,
Everything's against him, man.
I ain't changing my mind, damn it. So the next one, this is probably one of my favorite matches. Daniel Prokopchik
The cop trick.
and
That's your
oh,
boy, man.
and Oleg Zoke left-handed.
Ah! Okay. And this is a weight difference, right? Daniel's smaller than Oleg.
Oleg's bigger. I think they're pulling it the
Yeah.
same weight, 70, but I think Oleg will probably come in around 180, and Daniel's
Yeah.
probably gonna still be at that 165. You know what I mean? Or
Damn, man, this is a
154.
fucking hard
Yeah.
match to call. Um, we could say this for sure. If the fucking match stops, like if it stops any man, I can't even say if it has to stop center. It doesn't. If it stops anywhere 3/4 of the way from the pad, and Daniel doesn't look, and if Daniel's like hands not too compromised, and if he still has some sort of pronation engaged, it's done. He will win the entire. It'll go 3-0. But if Oleg, if the power gap is just too much, and if Oleg beats him on the jump, and he gets him out of position just enough to where he can get him past that like 3/4 range, I don't think Daniel can hold on to that abnormal, ridiculous, deformed hand. I think it'd just be too much. So yeah, the key for Oleg is he's got to win the go, and the power has to be great, like abnormally greater than what Daniel's coming in with. Because if it
Mhm.
stops anywhere close to center or in that, you know, 3 o'clock range, it's lights out. Daniel
So
will
who you
sit
think?
there and watch that man. Daniel will sit there and watch that man work. He will talk to him, and
Yeah.
he'll look at everybody.
So who
It's
you
gonna be
think?
done. Yeah, so I'm taking. Damn, dude, that's a best of 5.
Yeah.
Man, okay, Daniel 3-2.
Ooh.
War.
Look, before you probably can't see it. Before you said that, I wrote Daniel 3-2.
Yeah. What you
I
going?
think
What'd you
it.
change it to?
I just added you 3-2, but I wrote Daniel 3-2 before you ever said
Oh yeah,
anything. And
yeah.
I think it's going to be minute long matches, 45
Yeah.
second long matches, and I think Oleg is probably going to get the first one.
Yes.
Um, and he'll sneak another one in there somewhere. But once Daniel feels the first one,
Yeah.
uh,
It'll wet.
he's
Yeah.
he's such a smart, calculated, nasty
I feel.
dude,
Yeah.
man.
I couldn't agree more, man. That first one is going to be Oleg just getting it, like just doing what he does. But that Daniel is going to assess. And all Daniel needs is to know, once he figures out where he needs to set his wedge and how he needs to
Yeah.
get his shit set,
Yep.
it's done. If he feels any sort of if the power gap isn't too big and Daniel feels like the speed isn't too much for him and he can get to his position, he will definitely adjust and know where to, like, he'll get his, and it's done. Like you said,
Now
I think round 1 is going to be Oleg, and then I think we're going to see Daniel working round 2 and 3, and we're going to see Oleg trying to work, and he's going to keep getting open up, and we're going to see Oleg in his position where he's like elbow
now
fouling, and Daniel's going
now I think if this was Oleg before the tragic accident that took Pushkar
to
and his
push cars.
dad,
Yeah,
you know, I would say Oleg easy, but it's going to be a grinder. It's going to be a grinder.
yeah, for sure.
So there's another Oleg Petrenko, and Bekili Oniani.
But Killy, I like this Killy guy, man. This is a right-handed match.
I think this is left-handed too, man. I didn't
I
write
think
it
this is
down, but
left-handed.
I think it's left-handed.
Yeah, because Bet Killy's the left-handed champ because he beat Oleg too. Man,
Yeah. So
for
this is
some
going to be a
reason,
best.
I'm sorry.
This is going to be a best of 7.
Oh, so this is for the title.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like Petrenko. I don't like
Hmm.
Petrenko. Uh, I don't know why. Uh, I just don't like him. Uh, I like Bet Keeley, man. I like how he pulls. I like how he is. I like how he presents himself. I'm going Bet Keeley 3-1 or 4-1.
I'm going Bekili 4-0. Easy day. I know Oleg's a bad dude, but that Bekili, man, he's
Yeah,
once he sets that wedge in there and he's behind it,
yeah,
like, yeah,
it's
man.
done. I
Yeah.
couldn't agree more.
I don't
Yep.
feel like Oleg's strong enough. I could be wrong.
No,
We
I
could be
don't think so
wrong.
either.
But so the next is the women's um, title, and that's Malin
Versus
um,
Fia.
versus Fia. They're both Sweden. They're both
Yeah,
teammates.
they're friends, man. They're like best friends, dude.
I think Malin's cut 20 pounds,
Yeah,
20 and maybe 30. She was either 10 or 15 kilos that
yeah,
she's been losing it for a while. So not like all of a
yeah. I'm gonna
sudden,
say if this
but
has been a progress for her. She's last time I saw she was doing great with it though. I think she's
yeah,
I think she's I think her and Fia are the prime example in the, like, when you think of women's arm wrestling and how women should, you know, do things at the table and just role models to look up to. These are the two women that I think of, man. They're class acts, champions. You couldn't ask for two people who, promote women's arm wrestling and do it to the degree that they do it to. Um, but in my opinion, I think Ellen is just going to be too. I think she's too good at what she does, and I think her cut went good. I think she's going to do really well after weigh-ins. I think things are going to go good for her, and I think the power is just going to be too much. I think Fia's going to get stops, and it's going to look good. Technically, I think Fia's a better arm wrestler, but I just think Malin's strength is going to be too much, and Fia's going to uh, you know, she's gonna be able to come back defensively and do what she does, but I think in the end, Malin's stars are just gonna align too good for her. Her cut's gonna go good, and she's gonna get too much of her strength back after she weighs in, and I think that's gonna play a role in what goes down. So I'm going Malin. It's a best of 5,
7 is for the belt.
7. Ooh, man, it could go 4-3. Man, it could go silver bullet or the 7th round, but I'm going 4-2. Malin.
I'm going 4-2 the other way. Um,
Damn.
I think I don't I don't know. I think they both know how to pull each other.
Yeah.
Fia knows what she's doing. She's got Giannis that's been training her. Um, between her ability, what she's proven, and Giannis's coaching ability, other than what he was able to coach Ray against me, he didn't do very good there. But anyway, seriously, I'm going the other way. 4-2. I'm gonna say Fia.
Hell yeah.
So this Godzilla and Arachne.
It's the
I'm
rematch,
gonna.
ain't it?
It is the rematch. They pulled at one. They pulled at one. They pulled at 105 last time. They're pulling at 95 this time, and then it's for the belt. And I'm gonna say I think Todd is just way too strong. And the lower anybody goes down in weight to pull Todd, they're just screwing themselves. So
Yeah.
I think Irakli's best chance was at a higher weight. Yes, Irakli has been doing great, continuing to get better, but Godzilla has too. And
For some reason, I thought Todd was the bigger guy and Arachnid was smaller, and he was the 95. He pulled 95s. I had that. I had that backwards.
well, Todd's been pulling up because honestly, he was looking for the competition, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
So I think when they pulled last time, Irakli was at the 105, which is 231, and Todd Hutchins was
Yeah.
like 220.
So this is the best of 7.
Best of 7. I'm going with Toddzilla 4-1.
I'm going 4-2 Toddzilla.
Okay.
I think Arachnid gets. I think Todd gets round 1. I think Arachnid gets the next 2, and then I think Todd adjusts. He clamps down on that fucking pronator, does what he does, gets that leg wedge, and he.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Next one. Vitaly Laletin and Artem Morozov.
Left-handed,
This
right?
is left-handed, and this is the belt match too,
Yeah. Okay.
because
So
Artem's the champ.
let me. I saw something when Devin gripped up Artem after that event, and Devin went fucking full go, like wouldn't let go of fucking Artem's hand, and he was like, "That's a fucking win. That's a fucking win." Like, I think Devin cutting all that weight made him fucking crazy. Um, I want to say that, like, that was fucking crazy. I think Morozov at one point like knew, like, dude, arm wrestling, you might have a shot. Like, don't fucking even try to fucking swing on Devin. I think he will fucking murder you right now. But
Right.
yeah, I saw something in that, and what I saw was Devin start at a fucking horrible position, and I saw leverage crack Morozov's hand back. I'm going Vitaly 4-1, and I think Morozov gets round 1, and that's just because Vitaly. I don't know. I feel like Vitaly might kind of hesitate a little bit and not set up how he needs to set up in round 1, and Morozov just gets his power or he gets caught off guard. But I think after that, Vitaly just fucking rips right through him using what Vitaly has. And yeah, I really think it's going to go 4-0, but I think it's 4-1 Vitaly.
Vitaly's been looking nasty, right-handed. He got a new job, I guess, about a year ago that allows
Yeah,
him to train like he should be training.
which is crazy
Um,
how he just now started training.
yeah, I'm
Yeah,
going. Artem's going to be big. He's going to blow up quick. Um, I just think I got Vitaly 4-0. Clean
I
sweep.
think I think I think Vitaly has too much too much hand, first of all, and
Yeah.
I think Tally's ability to not get separated here is, oh man,
Now,
it's
if you
crazy.
ask me, Artem's only chance is if he does, if he top
Just
rolls
quit.
him.
You think? Oh, if you top
Because,
roll,
well,
yeah,
because Vitali does that low hand,
yeah,
which
yeah,
makes it
yeah,
damn near impossible to hook.
yeah.
So that low hand leaves the vulnerability to
Yep.
just like a
I've always
sideways.
also with those guys that do that low hand top roll. I've always done really well with just fucking ending like an open hand top roll, like an open, like just woof on those
Yeah,
guys. But
yeah,
also, but also, I've also got before by open low handed top roll guys on the go. If I didn't get the go and I went for that, they fucking got me outside and they were on my fingers, and I had to couldn't fight from there. Especially in the strap, you're like, oh fuck.
right. Yeah, yeah. I think it's Vitali's though. Monster Michael Todd, Hermes.
All right, man. Fred, I'm on it. Like
Look,
I love
look,
fucking
no,
Hermes.
look. No matter who you pick, it's gonna have to be 3-2.
Yeah.
It's
Oh
a
yeah.
war. I mean,
So to be honest with you, I'm picking the arm wrestling community on this one because we win no matter what. This is
yeah,
a fucking banger right here. And as an American dude, like I love Hermes. Like, don't get me wrong, I feel like I love Hermes's like character. He's a funny ass dude. He's a banging ass arm wrestler. The dude's strong as shit. Cool guy, man. Love Hermes. Hermes is one of my favorite arm wrestlers right now, for real. Like top three for sure. But I'm on a fucking like I love Michael Todd, bro. Like right now, I fell off with Michael Todd for a while, and like recently, like I just respect that dude. I respect his grind. I respect what he stands for. I respect where he like what I respect his hustle. His what he's just a fucking dude. That guy right there is the epitome of like you tell him he can't do something, he's gonna fucking do it. And he might not be the most athletic guy in the world, but damn, Michael Todd is the hardest working man. Like in his matches, he's definitely gonna outwork you. So you got to figure that out from the get go. And Michael's on a mission right now, man. And he's got
yeah,
when you got when you're in Michael's spot where he's at right now, and you're riding high and you got God fucking leading the way and a woman, a wife who's fucking, just as hype as you are and supports you. And you got Michael's drive, bro. It's gonna be really fucking hard to beat that. This Michael reminds me of the Michael Todd that beat Devin Lair in the WAL that last, you know,
yeah.
like that guy was determined. You couldn't. There wasn't a soul on the earth that could beat Michael Todd that day. Michael Todd was winning no matter what.
Right.
This guy reminds me of that guy, man. He's fucking psycho back, like just driven, strong as shit, healthy.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. If shit was different with Michael, I would say Ermey's easy day, but Michael has been like. And as an American, like Michael's got me fucking. Michael is my Rocky right now. Like he's got me. Like that's how hype he's got. Like I love watching Mike Poole right now. To me, he's got the best matches. His the most entertaining matches right now by far. I got Michael Todd winning, man, 3-2,
Yeah.
and
Same for
like
me.
in a
Same
fucking
for me.
like in a war. Like, and at the end, a fucking eagle comes out. American flags are flying everywhere. You know,
Yep.
Michael Todd's crying, and he fucking yeah.
Yeah. You said it all, man. I got Michael Todd. His mindset, his drive, his heart is just all too much. Um,
Yeah,
I used to hate Hermes. Dude's funny as hell. I love him,
he
but
is.
but I'm going Michael Todd 3-2. Now, the next one's Devin and Gennady. Um, to me, this is a hard one. Uh, but
This
I'm
one's
gonna go
hard for
against.
you.
Yeah. I'm going against the unpopular opinion, and I'm going to say it's going to be Gennady in a 3-2.
Oh my God, really?
And I'm saying this because it's in Georgia.
Yeah,
Gennady's the only one close to the same amount of heart that Michael Todd has.
yeah,
He
for
won't
sure.
he won't get he won't give up. I think it's hard to pick. It's hard to pick against Devin, especially with this. But I'm going with Gennady because it's in Georgia, and that's Gennady 3-2.
Gennady 3-2. Okay, bro. I am not gonna lie. We are dead ass different on this one.
I'm sure.
Oh yes. So my view on this is Devin. So yeah, I'll start with why Gennady could win. I don't think Gennady's gonna win. I will say that. I will. I am also struggling with saying 3-2 Devin. I think because part of me thinks that Devin's going to kill him, absolutely murder, destroy Gennady. Um, I think it's going to be 3-0. That's my heart to heart, like dead ass. Like the answer that I want to say is 3-0 Devin, because Devin is one of those guys that you don't beat Devin twice. You just don't do it. It doesn't happen. Um, and Devin is also coming in with like the fact that he's lost to nothing but Georgians, man. And that's on his fucking mind. Yes, Devin has an issue. I'm about to go to the store. Okay. Yeah, Devin has an issue with Gennady, and he runs out. He has a gas tank issue with Gennady. He runs out of gas, which is weird because Devin's known for his gas tank, but he has a gas tank issue with Gennady. Like I said, you don't beat Devin twice. I think Devin has fixed. He's went and did the things he needed to do. He's went back to the dungeon. Put in the work. Assessed. Devin is one of the smartest people in this fucking in what we adapt. I think he did what he needed to do, and I think he's coming in. And it's the opposite. I think Devin is thriving and doing better because it's in Georgia. I think he loves that. I think he's eager to fucking embarrass this guy in front of these Georgians, man. He's
Right.
ready. Devin is the ultimate heel. Devin, it's weird because Devin could be the best like hero for people, but he would play a great superhero. But he's also like, damn, he's an amazing heel. And I think that's what's helping him. I think he's loaded and he's got ammunition. He's ready to fire. There's gonna be some crazy dude. Wait for the press conference and shit. Like it's about to get crazy, though.
Oh
Like
yeah.
Devin's
Oh
about to
yeah.
go crazy.
For
And I know
sure.
I said earlier, like I don't think Devin's gonna be as comfortable as he thinks he is over there with all them people. But also in the same regard, like it's Devin. Like we've seen this guy. Like he fucking suplexed Artem. He fucking tried to rip Morozov's hand off while Ingen was fucking begging him in a different language to stop, pushing Ingen off. Like Devin, when Devin flips that switch, bro, it's hard to flip it back, you know?
Oh, for sure.
So I mean, like I said, it could, and I don't see Devin like shutting down and being affected by it being in Georgia. I think it's going to help him. Just the opposite. I think Gennady's going to fucking choke. I think round one, Devin's going because round one last time they pulled, Devin laughed in his face, held him center
Yeah.
in total control. Devin just played out dumb for him. He played it dumb. It's going to be a murder. Yeah, 3-0 Devin.
Yeah. 3-0.
Yeah.
Now, me saying Gennady, I hope all the Americans win. Right.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
team. I'm team West. I hope all the Americans win. And I will say, me picking Gennady is just to be a little different. And
It is.
and I think Devin is the favorite, 80 to 20%.
This is Florida.
You think
I think Devin's the
20% for him?
favorite. I think Devin's the favorite 80-20.
Oh shit! Well,
But
in my opinion, it's more than that. But by like the community, yeah, 80-20. I'm.
yeah,
But can I see you? That's my strong opinion is that Devin's 3-0. But you're where you're coming from. That's the one thing that I like. I think Devin, if Devin's gas tank becomes an issue at all, man, it could back like my whole prediction could be fucked up.
look, I'm banking on the fact that the Georgians are the best in the world, and you know, maybe just maybe, but I hope North America, I hope Americans win it all. I do. I hope
Yeah,
they
dude.
go
Oh,
over
for
and
sure. I hope
kill
team.
them.
Yeah. Oh man, I hope Team West fucking just destroy, absolutely obliterates these guys. Like, I can't trust
Oh
me.
yeah.
I can't stand the fact that the Georgians have like fucking what is it 4, 5, 6 champions there? Like, damn, man, like come on. And
Yep.
like, yeah, I'm all for like when the Patriots started fucking winning all them Super Bowls. I'm like, yeah, fuck them. I hate them.
Right. Right.
Like,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
but yeah, dude, that's how I think it's gonna go. I really think that Devin fixed everything, and he's about to go in there. It's gonna get bad.
Yeah. It might.
Yeah.
It might.
Shit, I'm
But
about to have to
all
run to
right,
the
man.
fucking grocery store before it gets all snowy. I was in the living room just now, and my son was like, Donovan. He said, Dad, it's snowing outside.
But yeah,
Fucking crazy.
man.
We live in South Carolina, bro.
I know. But it was good. Get on here. We'll get together next week, man. And do another one.
For sure, dude. I love doing this shit. And to the community, like guys, we love doing these videos. Like life happens. We're sorry that we stepped away for a little bit, but me and Ryan genuinely love doing these videos. We love talking to you guys. We started this out strictly to help promote like up and coming people and everything, and it's still that channel. That's still what we do. But it's also a channel that we want to use to promote ourselves also. And y'all, I mean, everybody knows what Ryan's got going on. This guy's like this. We're not. Ryan's no longer that guy that, in my opinion, this is my opinion. Ryan's no longer that guy that you guys can just throw under the rug. This man has beat legit big names. People that still think he's beat people that people still throw around as the top guy in their weight class. That round robin proved some shit. So, like, yeah, I want to tell everybody like Ryan's ready. And if anybody thinks that and especially in North America, once this East versus West just done, like y'all want another round robin experience, I'm sure Ryan will take anything that y'all got. But
No matter who it is.
we want to use this to help everybody and talk and just we promise to put more videos out and everything. Like I said, life happens. But yeah, man, I enjoy doing this with you, man. And I hope that your next match, I hope you get a match soon because I know you're putting in that fucking work and you deserve it.
That's right.
So I hope it comes quick, man.
Yeah, I do too, man. I'm ready. I'm just waiting.
Yes, sir. You look ready. I appreciate it, dude.
All right, brother. Have a good one.
Later, man. Peace.
Later.